Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. So in today's session we'll see two more functions in Excel, that is large and small. So first let us open the Excel, and here I will show you the demonstration of a large function and small function. So first let us take some values. So I will take the values from 1 to 20. So I will take some 20 values, and from that we can find the large and small. See, these are the 20 numbers. Right, so now we need to find the largest element. So we are having the functions called minimum and maximum to get the largest and smallest value. So if you use a maximum of, and here you need to give the number range, right? So I'll give the number range so that I will get the maximum value. And if I give the minimum, so here also you have to use a minimum function and pass the values, the range of values. So in that particular range we get the minimum. Now here the question is how to get the second largest, not only the largest, the second largest, third largest, right? Second largest and the third largest. So to find this one, right? So first one is the largest. So in order to find these things, that means if you are using the maximum function, we'll get only the largest element. And if you want to get the second largest, we should not use the maximum function. So in this case, we are going to use a function called large. We are using the function called large function. So this large function is used to get the second largest or the third largest, right? Nth largest position, right? For this, just the syntax is equal to use the large function. And inside the large function, instead of giving the range, the number range, you need to give the array. So here the question is, what is the array? So instead of selecting the numbers, you just select the column label C. Okay, instead of selecting these numbers, just select the column label. So you can see C colon C, that is called an array. And after that, you have to pass the second parameter, that which largest element you need. That means either first largest or second largest or a third largest. So if I go with the 1, I will get the first largest element. So you can see we got some 20, right? And if you want to get the second largest, use the same function large and use the array. So array means selecting the label and give the 2 so that we'll get the second largest. And if you want to get the third largest, use the same function and give the array by selecting the column label and give the third so that you'll get the third largest. And if you want to get some 10th largest, so go with this large function and give the array, select the array and give the 10 so that we'll get the 10th largest element. So like this, nth largest element, you need to get, if you want to get the nth largest element, you have to use the second parameter. You need to give the second parameter as a required large element. Same way, in the same way, we can also find the smallest function by using the small function. Right, so I will demonstrate this one. So this is the small function. See, I'll give the same properties. Right now, in order to get the smallest, we are supposed to find the smallest, second smallest, and third smallest. Right, so I need to find the first smallest, second smallest, and third smallest. Now use the same thing, the same syntax, use the small function, give the array. So if you want to give the array, select the label and comma, give the 1 so that you will get the first smallest. So you can see here by using the minimum and minimum function, we are getting the minimum elements. The same function is small with a parameter 1. And if you want to get the second smallest, use the same function small and give the array by selecting the range and give the 2 so that we will get the second smallest, and is equal to, so small and give the array and give the third 3 as a parameter so that we'll get the third smallest. And if you want to get the nth smallest, see, select this one, so give the 10 so that we'll get the 10th smallest. So in order to get a different small numbers, so we can use this large and small functions. So minimum and maximum function will give only the first maximum and first minimum value. So in order to find the second, third, and next minimum values and next maximum values, we need to use this large and small functions. These are the two functions, right? So that's the use of these two functions. So hope you understood this one, and if you are having any difficulty while executing this one, so feel free to post your doubts in the comment section. Definitely I will try to clarify all your doubts. And if you really enjoyed my session, like my session, share my session with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much.